Everything up, pulling up. Put that back to the left, or is that in the right spot? There we go. All right. So, first things first, it's been a minute. All right. It's been a hot minute. I want to apologize. Life happened. But I have been posting. I have been posting reactions and stuff, but I just haven't been live, so I do want to apologize for that. Um, but let's get started. So, WrestleMania. WrestleMania just happened. It's came and it's gone. A couple things, actually a lot of things we want to talk about. Um, so I think it's best to go ahead and get started. First things first. Before we even get into any of the matches or any of the events, I really do appreciate that this year they started around like 5 p.m. CST instead of like 7 p.m. CST, because I know last year's WrestleMania went up until like 11 or 12 o'clock at night. Last year's WrestleMania went up to like 11 or 12 o'clock at night, so I'm very happy that they decided to go at like a 5 p.m. CST this year. I appreciate that. Also, a lot of people were not happy about the. Here's the thing. Normally, WrestleMania ticket prices are, high, but I mean, like, here's the thing. It's a very public event. Like, it's a live event. It's a very, popular event. So, I mean, of course, the tickets are going to be expensive. But apparently this year they were like mega expensive, to the fact that CM Punk himself like brought up the ticket prices, because normally wrestlers don't bring up ticket prices. They really don't bring up ticket prices at all. But the fact that CM Punk himself brought up the ticket prices, that's how you know it's a problem. Because even before he said that, I saw news articles talking about the ticket prices of WrestleMania. So I was like, wow. I don't know, man. I might need to go ahead and go to WrestleMania next year, because I said one day that I would actually go. Like, if I was ever going to go to like a event in person or something like that, I would have to be in the front row, because I'm gonna be real with you. In there's no point in buying a. This is my opinion, okay? This is purely my opinion. I'm not saying what I'm stating is facts, but this is just my opinion, right? If you're going to pay for a ticket to go to an event and you're sitting all the way in the back in the nosebleed section, why not just watch it at home? Why not just watch it at home? I feel like that would make so much more sense than buying a ticket to be further away from the action than you would at home. How you doing, Andre? But again, to each their own. I guess some people just like the feeling of being there. Some people like being there at the event. They could say that they've been at the event. I mean, that's fine. That's valid too. But me personally, like, I don't want to. I don't want to be in the very back staring down uh at the freaking arena, looking at pretty much ants. That's just me. All right. But let's get to the matches now. Let's get into the matches. So, first things first. First things first. What match did we see at the beginning of WrestleMania? What did we see? Right. We saw the Ice Show Speed match with Usos and Logan Paul. Logan Paul and sorry, the Vision. I don't know why I said. Um, that match was kind of actually not. It wasn't that quick. It was a little quick, but it wasn't that quick. Actually, a lot of the matches were quicker than anticipated, but it is what it is. They got to make sure that they have enough time for the main events, and the main events are the ones that are going to last a bit, because obviously it's the main event. Like, the main event's not going to be, you know, 8 seconds. At least not anymore, because we all remember that Kofi Kingston and Brock Lesnar match for the title, and that was crazy. I'm gonna talk about that later. But ISO Speed did pretty good. He did pretty good in that ring. I was kind of concerned because, like, I didn't know if he was doing any, like, training in the ring, outside of stream, because he streams a lot. Like, he streams pretty much every day, if not every other day. So I wasn't sure if he did any, offline training, but from what I've seen, he did pretty good. He did pretty good. So I guess, you know, I'm proud of him, actually. I'm proud of him. He, he did well. He did well. How you doing, Carolyn? So, so that was a good match. I like the outcome of that match. What was after that match? What was after that match? 'Cause I'm trying to remember everything that happened. That like, because I'm trying to remember all these matches. Some of these are hard to remember. How many live streams have you made? I've done several. Several on here, several on Twitch. I've done several live streams. Um, what was after that though? What match was after that? Okay, obviously this is not going to be in order, but this is going to be all the matches I remember. Okay, so let's just talk about it. So the Becky Lynch and AJ Lee match, that one was pretty good. That one was pretty good. I kind of had a feeling that AJ was gonna lose that match, but I mean, like, someone has to come back and take care of the kids, because her and CM Punk can't both be at the company, while they got kids. So I mean, I kind of felt like she was gonna lose that match, but I mean, Becky's back on top again. How you doing, Erica? Becky's back on top again as the intercontinental women's intercontinental champion. She's back on top, and some people like it, some people don't. I mean, I just hope her new promo isn't going to be the same. I'm not gonna lie to you. Her promo is so annoying because she keeps talking about, like, she's the greatest wrestler. Like, Sports Illustrated says it. Sports Weekly says it. Like I don't care, bro. That promo is so annoying. Thank you guys for the 3 likes on the live. I appreciate it. Uh, I mean, she's not gonna do a heel turn. I can almost guarantee she's not gonna do a heel turn. But now what else happened that day? What else happened? Oh yeah, the women's six, or was it eight? Sorry, the women's there are four. Okay, there were 8 women in the match, but it was like a it was a women's 8 tag team match, right? I think that's what it was, right? And freaking Paige came back, bro. Paige, thank you. I finally got on track. Paige came back, and dude, okay. When I first started wrestling, there were not sorry. When I first started watching wrestling, when I first started watching WWE, there were 2 women that stood out to me that I really liked. One of them was AJ Lee, and the other one was Paige. And I never really like hated either one of them. I liked both of them because they both had like an aesthetic that you couldn't hate. At least my opinion. And I liked their feud. They had an amazing feud. And seeing Paige come back, I mean, she did come back for a little bit when she brought in because she came back with a trio. I kind of forgot who the other 2 people she came back with were. think one of them was Carmella, and the other person was. I could be wrong about that. I could be completely wrong about who she brought into the industry. Um, but after she brought them, she kind of left. Well, she didn't really leave. I think she went corporate for a bit. She went like climbed the corporate ladder, and nothing wrong with that, by the way. But that's last time I saw her, she was like doing corporate stuff for WWE. But I wonder if she's gonna be back for good though, because that would be amazing. That would be amazing. Seeing Paige back for good. So Bella Twins won the tag team match. Um, yeah, Bella Twins won the tag team match, but they all did well. They all did very well, and everyone who performed in WWE, sorry, in WrestleMania, they did very well. Both nights, very well. Uh, I want now one thing I do wonder before I move on. I do wonder if oh wait, we're not gonna. I don't think we're gonna be able to see AJ Lee and Paige in the same ring again. I don't think we're gonna be able to do that. Damn, that would have been awesome though to see them two have just like one final match, bro. That would be amazing. Bro, I'm so mad. My mom just told me I can't sit around and goon all day and I have to get a job. Like, why the fuck? Why can't I goon all day? Life is so. Well, well, the thing about that, Nexus, you see, gooning isn't really productive if you think about it. Because I mean, like, the only thing you're getting out of it is just feel good. You're getting dopamine. Lots of dopamine run into you. You know what I'm saying? So it's not really productive. You can't really do anything. And trust me, as someone who has gooned a lot, all right, as someone who has gooned a lot, it if anything, it like distracts you from what you need to do. You know. So I mean, I get it. I get don't she's just looking out for you, bro. She's just looking out for you. Because sometimes gooning is dangerous. Gooning can be very dangerous. It's the whole guest room. Wait a minute, did you? Brother, please tell me it's not on the walls. Did you get it on the walls? He got it on the walls. You might need to seek help, brother. Okay? You might need to seek help. And you know what? Programs. There are programs we could sign you up for. Brother, hundreds of posters and like 7 DVD play. Yeah. Yeah, no. I don't think you need. I mean, you do need a job, but I think you need professional help first, and then we can get you a job. Okay, so tell her so tell her to sign you up for an an AA meeting, and and then you guys can like talk about the job situation. Now you're probably thinking, well, mindful AA is Alcoholics Anonymous. I know you're not an alcoholic, but if not AA, then DBT, Dick B in therapy. All right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Gooner Anonymous. Yeah. Make good dad someday, bro. Thanks for the advice. No problem, Nexus. No problem. No problem. Gunnar Anonymous. Keep the mustache growing too. That shit looks fire. I want to keep it, but my job makes me shave it because I'm a freaking prep person, and they don't want any hair getting in the food, and which is understandable, I guess. But hopefully one day I'll be able to just grow it all the way out. Have me a beard meets food kind of beard. You feel me? That man's beard is gnarly. Fuck that job that stashes you. You know what? You're right. You're right. Your essence lives in that stash. No, actually, you're not even lying though, because I do not look right fully shaved, bro. I've shaved my mustache and I've shaved my whole goatee before, and I do not look right without it. I do not look right without it, bro. All right, so what else were we talking about? What else were we talking about? All right, let's talk about the main event. Let's talk about the main event, right? Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton. I know I seen your lives a while ago and you look cooler now. Thank you, Nexus. You were clean cutting the other lives. Oh yeah, yeah. I was running smooth, smooth face, smooth chiseled. Well, not chiseled. I mean, I don't know. I think I have a strong jawline. I don't know. Not the strongest, but I feel it's kind of strong. Maybe the way you look at it, but you know, to each their own. Um, Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton. So here's what happened. First of all, the match was gruesome. It was bloody, which is what we all expected. There were many times, and what I loved about both main events, I didn't really care who won. In both of these main events, I did not care who won. I mean, I was a little biased towards certain people because I did want Randy to win. I wanted Randy to win because I feel like he deserves that number 15. But unfortunately, Randy didn't get number 15. And but however, he did punt Cody Rhodes in the head. He punted Cody Rhodes in the head very hard. So I'm pretty sure Cody Rhodes is going to have to give up the championship while he recovers. But last time I watched wrestling, Stone Cold Steve Austin was cool. I mean, he's still cool in my opinion. I still like me some Stone Cold Steve Austin. Though I wasn't watching wrestling around the time he was wrestling, but he would still show up sometimes. Kind of like The Rock. Um. So yeah, like Randy's gonna. So I think what's gonna have to happen, like I said, Cody Rhodes is probably gonna. It's probably gonna happen tonight. Actually, Cody Rhodes is gonna have to give up the title, and they're probably gonna have like some type of ladder match for it, or something like that. And yeah. All right, let's go about night two. Let's talk about night two. Obafemi versus Brock Lesnar. That was a very quick match. That that match was way quicker than I anticipated. Thank you guys for the 5 likes on live. I appreciate it. Um, that 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 match was very quick, like much quicker than I anticipated. I expected that one to go on for a long time. Cause like they were both like behemoths of men, right? I was expecting a full on 30-minute to an hour brawl on that one, but they still were going at each other regardless. Yo, what's up, Kevin? How you been, bro? Hope everything's been good with you. Yes, like the live and subscribe. Indeed, yes. Good living. That's good to hear. Um, what else was I gonna say? But Obafemi won that match, and so I do believe there are going to be a lot more opportunities for him in the future with this company. As far as Brock Lesnar goes, a lot of people are saying that he's retiring. A lot of people are saying that like he might come back. I don't know. Here's how I feel about it. Like a lot of people say they're going to like, because here's the thing. Ronda Rousey actually she came and she quit. And she's like a lot of these wrestlers are back and forth. Some will quit for a while. Some will quit forever. Like you just never really know. But I think with Brock, that was some symbolism, meaning he's probably not gonna come back. But I mean, regardless, I really do hope that I hope he. How do I say this? I hope that he really meant it. I hope he really meant it because I know, because you don't really make that symbolism without and then come back. You know what I'm saying? You don't really do something that symbolizes that and come back. That's kind of because then like when do we take you seriously? You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate Brock though. I appreciate it. Have I been? I've been good. I've been good. I've been really good. Don't lie. Lie about what, Nexus? I don't lie, actually. I haven't lied. Well, actually, no. I tell like I don't tell big lies anymore. If that makes sense. Brock Lesnar. I will always remember his feud with like Seth Rollins, bro. This man, the damage he did to Seth Rollins. And I know a lot of people say, wrestling's fake, wrestling, this is all fake. I don't know. I feel like the pain from some of that stuff has to be real, bro. Because took him, this man yeeted Seth Rollins out of the ambulance, unhooked him from said ambulance, and F5'd him onto the stretcher. The metal stretcher, by the way. So I feel like I said, I feel like with WWE, some of that stuff is fake, some of it's real. Cause you can't tell me that like someone throws you onto a metal stretcher and like you're coughing up blood, like it didn't work. Like it's all fake. The only thing that could probably possibly be fake in that scenario is the blood. The pain you would feel from landing on that stretcher, that's real. The pain you would feel from landing on that stretcher, I'm pretty sure that's real. And his name is John Cena, indeed. Indeed. And all of them are drugged. Yeah, they're all drugged. Like, they take. Backshots before performances are pretty normal throughout that kind of wrestling. What kind of backshots are we talking about? What kind of what kind of backshots are we talking about? Like punches to the back or something? Or are we talking about the other kind of... I'm losing my balance. Pain reliever mostly? Ah, right. So that... Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, that's what you mean. That's what you mean, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they did take painkillers before the match because I mean that stuff, you know, that stuff looks like it hurts. It's not as real as it looks, but it's not fake. They still get pretty roughed up from the stunts. Oh yeah, yeah. Because like obviously the outcomes of the match, they're scripted. The promos are scripted. The outcomes are scripted. But as far as I know, some of the freaking chair, like the weapons they use, like the plastic chairs, they're fake. However, when they run into the ring posts, or when they're like, running, like they get thrown into the ring or the side, that stuff is real. That is painful. All the drama is fake though. Oh, for sure, for sure. Bro, if I was in the NBA, I would take 10 painkillers. How you get hurt in the NBA? Actually, no. There's ways. There's ways. Never mind. Let me not even say that there are ways. Remember me, Aslan? Possibly, possibly. I've not streamed in like, I've not live streamed in like, what, a week? I think it's been a week since I've live streamed. But how you doing though, Aslan? Even more so, wrestling that's got to be painful. Oh yeah. Oh for sure. Oh my gosh. Speaking of pain, what the hell? I just took a painkiller. What's up, Brazil? How you doing? I'm pretty good, Aslan. Hope y'all are doing well. I'm just over here talking about WrestleMania and how I how I liked and liked the matches and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't get the hormones thing. When I took hormones for bronchitis, I was too emotional to function. I can't imagine wrestling juiced up. It's it's got to be a struggle. It's got to be a struggle. Be bothered and angry. No, I'm gonna hormones forever. Yeah, I didn't even know they did that for real. School's good. That's good. That's good. Are you college? I think I asked you last time, but I kind of forgot. Like when you say school, are you in college or college? Nice, nice, nice. All right. Um, what was I saying before this? I genuinely forgot what I was saying. Now, Seth Rollins and Gunther. Seth Rollins and Gunther. That match was pretty good. That one lasted a while. It was gruesome. Uh, I did expect some resistance from the Vision, and obviously the resistance came back in the form of Braun Breaker. I don't even remember him getting injured. Do y'all remember him getting injured? Cause I don't remember him getting injured. But apparently he was out for a while, and he came back. Um, but Seth did pretty well, man. Seth did pretty well. He escaped Gunther's like sleeper holes like 2 times. He escaped the sleeper holes 2 times, and he even tried to he even tried to put on his own sleeper hold, and You got to give props to Seth Rollins, man, because like Gunther is like pretty much one of the best in the game right now, and like number one, he deserves his title, the Ring General. He deserves that. Um, he's trying to end careers, but it's gonna take you. Yeah, it's gonna. I can't even talk. It's gonna take a lot more than that to get rid of Seth Rollins. To get rid of Seth Rollins, you're gonna need more than just a grudge, all right, or hatred. Because if that was the case, CM Punk would have got rid of him. Hey man, I liked your Dante reaction. Thank you, Cater. Thank you. I got. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. The comments I got on that video, like, oh my goodness, there's one of them still up. Like, okay, I'm gonna take a slight pivot here. We're gonna talk about that actually. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna take a slight pivot from WrestleMania. We're gonna talk about that, brother. Why do so many people on YouTube lack reading and speech comprehension? I swear to you, everyone kept believing. All I said was this. This is all I said. XQC has been beefing with a lot of streamers lately, and those streamers happen to be black. I never said that XQC was racist. I never said he was racist. All I said was that there's something in the water. And yes, I know this man has a beef. He has a history of beefing with people. I get that. But I'm just saying, recently, if you look at his history, there's Kai, there's Dante, and I'm pretty sure there was someone before Kai and Dante. Well, sorry, in the middle of Kai and Dante. I don't know why I said before. Like brother is always beefing with black streamers. And Dante said that in his diss. And I'm sorry, brother, when someone makes a diss track on people, most of the time, guys, throughout the history of diss tracks, right? Throughout the history of diss tracks, no one has made a diss track and it's just jokes. It's just jokes. You don't see that, bro. You don't see people making diss tracks on people if it's just jokes. Greatest example, the freaking Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef. That was not just jokes. That was anything far from that. That was so far from jokes. The Chris Brown and who was he beefing with? Who was Chris Brown beefing with? It was one of the Migos. I forgot who it was. It was Weekend. Quavo, yes, Quavo. The Chris Brown and Quavo beef. That was not just jokes. That was real beef. At least from Chris's side. That was real beef. So like, people talk about stuff like, brother, can you not comprehend, bro, and like they just started, and the other guy deleted his comics. One thing y'all gotta understand about me, bro. One thing you gotta understand about me. Do not comment on my videos with disrespect and think I will not respond. Okay? There's a way you come at people, and here's the thing. I'm not someone who just lets comments like that sit on my freaking channel. Okay? I don't do that. Alright? Because I'm going to do three things. I'm going to either reply to you, I'm going to block you, or, I mean, depending on the situation, I might just ignore you in general. Unless you're talking to the void. But most of the time, I'm going to reply depending on how disrespectful it is. And I'm not saying that, like, and here's the thing. I don't understand. I would much rather, because I think a lot of YouTubers, not YouTubers, a lot of YouTube viewers curate their hate comments into a way to make you respond. That's what I think. I think a lot of them curate their hate comments into a way that forces you to respond. Because I don't ever get regular hate comments, and if I do, I would probably just keep them up. Because again, you're just, you're just hating, and that's fine. You can hate, but don't go on my channel spreading misinformation and try to paint a narrative that's not there. All right, that's all I had to say. Mustard. All right. But once again, thank you, Cater. I didn't. I'm sorry I pivoted for that, but I just felt the need to say that because I haven't because I actually addressed it. I did make a post on it, but I don't know if anyone saw it anyways. Um. Okay, so who was after the Seth Rollins and Gunther Seth Rollins and Gunther match? Who was after that? I have ADHD. I believe I have ADD. I'm not entirely sure. I need to get checked. Somebody mess with your channel? Nah, people keep playing around in my comment section thinking I won't respond to them. They think because of the way I look that I'm just a pushover. Like they assume I'm a pushover because of the way I look, and they can just say whatever the fuck they want to. But yeah. I'm crazy and energetic. Same. Well, I don't know about crazy, but I'm very energetic. Just like idiots, kids. You got too big of a heart sometimes, brother. I mean, some of them I have blocked. Like, don't get me wrong, I will block you if you're number one spamming me, and if number two you just will not listen to reason and you're just harass me to harass me. I will block you. Cause I tried. One thing I will try to do is I will try to have a conversation. I will try to have a conversation with you. But if you are just refusing to even try to comprehend my side, and you just consistently try to insult my intelligence, yeah, you're getting blocked. Thank you, Aslan. You're a good guy. They're just pestering you because their parents are raising them right then. Damn. I don't know. It's just not hard to not be. I don't know why it's so hard for people to just observe before they react, bro. Because I've literally had people there have been times where I posted a video that was 10 minutes, and then 2 minutes later, I got a comment of someone saying, someone, being how do I put this? I posted a 10-minute video before, and then I got a comment literally 2 minutes later on some bullshit, and they didn't even they didn't even watch the full video. Brother, will you at least watch the full video before you come in here commenting? Because people do that crap. They're literally judged before they even finish the video. Oh, we were talking about wrestling. A lot of people mean, yeah, people. That's all. That's online. That's for everybody. It's not just me. They should think before they comment or type. Unfortunately, we don't have that luxury anymore because people do not like to do that. They just type. They see or hear something they don't like, don't even try to comprehend or see where the other person is coming from, and they just start typing. They just add into your stats, some more watch time comments. That's what I'm saying. That's why I like to reply to them. Because I know that, the more people that comment and the more people that, the more people that interact with your video, the more, traction it's going to get. That's why I like replying to them. Because, that helps me out in the end, but If you're just gonna keep on being an ass about it, then I'm probably just gonna block you. What was I saying? What was next after that? Uh, oh yeah, the Rhea Ripley Jade Cargill fight. That one, that one was good. That one was, well, actually pretty much. I only I like 90% of the outcomes of all these matches. By the way, um, Rhea Ripley got her title back finally. She almost lost it, but WEO Sky, by the way, WEO Sky, because had she not shown up when she did, bro, Jade probably would have won that. Probably. But here's the thing: we all know these matches are, like I said earlier, we know these matches are, the outcomes are predetermined before they even start. We all know. But I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Cause seeing two people of same strength, cause Rhea Ripley is stronger than most of the women's locker room. But seeing someone that can actually match her, that can match her power, it's different. It's real different. Also, I was wondering. Okay, next match. Sami Zayn versus Trick Williams. I was wondering why everyone was hating on Sami. Like, why are we hating on Sami now? But then apparently, Carmelo was supposed to be the one that went to WrestleMania, but because he lost the championship before WrestleMania started to Sami Zayn, everyone hated him. I'm not gonna lie, I really do want to see, because Sami Zayn talked about it on Raw like a couple, was it a month or two ago, something like that. He talked about a month or two ago, possibly even 3 months. He said he never really held the world heavyweight title. He's held several titles before: the United States Championship, the Intercontinental Championship, several championships he's held, but never the World Heavyweight Championship. So I was kind of hoping that at some point he'll be a World Heavyweight Champion. Cause I actually like Sami Zayn. I actually like Sami Zayn. You just I don't know. So I feel like some people, when they get in the industry, they care too much about making friends. When you care too much about making friends, you lose opportunities. You know what I'm saying? When you care too much about making friends, you lose a lot of opportunities. Um, I guess I should go ahead and talk about the main event, right? Are you live tomorrow? Most likely, yeah. I'll probably be. Actually, I'm probably gonna be live again tonight around like 9 o'clock, 9:30. But I know for a fact that I'll be live tomorrow too, cause I need to get this watch time up. You feel me? I gotta get this watch time up, and also just gotta get live more often. There's also that I gotta get live more often. I get out of school at 2:10. Nice, nice. Uh, yeah. So the main event: CM Punk versus Roman Reigns. This was a very this was a very heated, mocking, like physical main event, bro. Like they were pulling out all the stops, man. And like I said, just with the other main event, I didn't really have like a favorite that I wanted to win. I was happy if either one of them won, which I love. I love when there's matches where I don't care who wins because I can literally look at, you know, one of them putting the other one through a table and be like, yes! And I can see the other one hitting the other one in the back with the chair like, yes! Like I love when matches have like no one I'm rooting in for particularly. But I did low key want Roman Reigns to win again. I don't know why I did, but I did. I wanted Roman Reigns to win again, and he did. By the way, sorry for the other day that I spoiled Jay. That's all good. It's all good. Like I said, spoilers happen. JK, okay, why'd you apologize in the first place? You just want to stop talking about WrestleMania? Is that what it was? I mean, I'm about done. We're already talking about the main event. See, now I can't even take that one seriously because I thought you were gonna say JK again. Uh, what else was I about to say? You JK too much. Exactly. I don't even know. I don't know what to believe now. I don't know what to believe. But yeah, very brutal match. Very brutal match. I didn't expect CM Punk to go low first. I'm not gonna hold you. Like if anyone was gonna go low first, it was gonna be Roman Reigns because he has a history of doing low blows in main events. He has a history of doing that. But CM Punk did it first. Do you know NJSLA? No. No, I do not know that. Let me try to guess. New Jersey Soccer League of America? That was my best attempt to guess what that was. That was my best attempt. I have no idea what that is. New Jersey State Learning Assessment. Ah. But I was right about the New Jersey part. Nice. Nice. It's John Cena with an S. Oh wait, no, I was wrong. Yeah. Yeah, you were wrong. Good try though. Good try, Kevin. There's math, reading, and writing. Actually, now that I think about it, bro, even if I wanted to go to college, I would have to retake the ACT. Oh yeah, the ACT because, dude, the thing is, I am not good at time tests whatsoever. Time tests are like are my enemy, bro. Because let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Yeah, sorry, I can't even talk. Time tests are my enemy because I cannot think quickly at all. I cannot think quickly at all, bro. So my ACT score was a 16, simply because I didn't want to like just start filling out as many as possible. You know what I'm saying? My score was a 16 because I wanted to be sure about what I was filling out. But so it would be pretty hard for me to get into any college really. But I don't know. Maybe, like I said, maybe one day I will take it again. Maybe one day I will. 16 is like really bad. It's like I think the highest score you can get on a third on the ACT is like either 32 or 40. That's the highest you can get is either 32 or a 40. And I got a 16, so I was like below half, so below average. And most of them want you to have like a 20 or higher, and I had a 16. So yeah. I like your hat. What is that? Oh, it's a shadow hat from Sonic. Even though I'm a very big fan of Sonic, even though I have not like I've mainly played the games. I've never really like watched the shows, which I need to watch the shows. But I was just more a big fan of the games. I don't even know if I took it. It was a pain. It really was. It really was a pain, indeed. That stuff. The games were fun too. I used to play that at McDonald's. Dude, McDonald's used to be so fun going to as a kid, bro. Yeah, they had games in pretty much every corner of the restaurant now. Going to freaking McDonald's is just bland. The only electronic in there is the freaking screen where you order your food. Yeah, dude, they took all the color out of it. The only color they still have is the freaking logo, the yellow logo. That's all they have now. It's just like just plain and sad and bro, no, it's pretty much full AI at this point. Exactly, you just don't feel a sense of joy going there anymore. And dude, no, actually, I want to talk specifically about their fries. The downfall of McDonald's fries has to be studied, bro. The downfall of McDonald's fries has to be studied because at some point you used to be able to go to McDonald's, get yourself some fresh fries, sorry, fresh French fries, right? And they would have a perfect amount of heat, a perfect amount of salt. You wouldn't even need any ketchup. You would not need any ketchup. That's how good they were. And now, when you get McDonald's fries, you need ketchup. At least, again, I can only speak for my McDonald's because I don't know about any of the other McDonald's, but the one I go to at least, the fall, brother. Oh my goodness, the fall. It was fun. It was fun, Aslan. Yeah, bro, when you at my table and not play games on it, bro. Okay, well, other than the eating part, you know what I'm saying? Other than the eating part, cause yeah, I don't wanna do that either. But that's just how it goes, I guess. That's just how it goes, unfortunately. Don't bully me. But I was a total big back and get McDonald's off. Hey, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. There's still some things that are good at McDonald's. Like the spicy McChicken, the 10-piece chicken nuggets. They're still going good. Speaking of food, Wendy's is redoing their spicy chicken sandwich, which is the main thing that I get at Wendy's. So I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this actually because I really do enjoy that chicken sandwich, and if they ruin it, I'm gonna have one less reason to go to Wendy's. too good. Hey, McDonald's can be good, but I be the main thing I get from there now is like a caramel frappe, and those things be busting, bro. The fries are a little more soggy nowadays, for real. True. But these nuggets are so good. It was ass, not gonna lie. What was ass? Wrestlemania? Ah. Well, I mean, there were a couple things I didn't like about it personally. Number one, why it was on ESPN this year. I mean, the quality was okay, but like, why was it on ESPN? Like it was normally on Peacock. Well, why I gotta download a whole new? Anyways, that I didn't like. Uh, as far as the matches, I can't really complain because again, Roman won. I did want Roman to win. However, I do question what the direction they're going to go with Roman winning because are we going to have a redo of the bloodline or or is like Roman just going to do this like solo dolo like how are we doing this? Did the new WrestleMania stage graphics on night two made it so much better? I swear. Was there much of a difference? Because I know a lot of people watched it on Netflix. I watched it on ESPN, so I don't know if there was like how much of a like big difference there was in graphics. I'm not sure. I will say though, with the Cody Rhodes Randy Orton that match, that match didn't really like the outcome because number one, Cody won. No hate to Cody, but I wanted Randy to get number 15. And then after Cody won, Randy punted him in the head, and so now we got to have like some type of ladder match to determine who the next champion is going to be. Graphics mean the Sage theme. You didn't notice, bro? Are you talking about like the pillars of like the when everyone came out? Like they had pillars of like graphics on the pillars. Like I noticed that. Oh yeah, that was good. When they did Romans, I really wish they would have shown the whole family. Like because they showed his father, his grandfather. I wish they would shown the whole Samoan family. That would have been tough. If they were showing the whole Samoan family, that would have been tough, bro. Oh yeah, oh yeah. All right, guys. Well, it's about time for me to head off. Thank you guys for watching. Again, I'll probably be back. Most likely, I'll be back tomorrow. But if I don't forget and if I still have the energy, I'll be back later on tonight around like 9:30. Bro, I hate seeing CM Punk aging. Same. Same. Because he literally started collapsing near the end. Like he literally started collapsing. And I don't know if it was because he was just exhausted or maybe it was an age thing. I don't know. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Well, later. Again, later either being tonight or tomorrow.